Myself, Dr. R.R. Sanap, Professor, Associate Professor and Head Department of Botany, Rao Bahadur Narayan Rao Baroke College, Sirampur. Today I am going to deliver the lecture on the preparation of Ayurvedic formulations. Actually, it is the part of syllabus of T.Y.B.Sc Botany, paper 4th, that is BO 344, and title of the paper is the Medicinal and Economic Botany. So today I will talk on some Ayurvedic formulations. So there are so many Ayurvedic formulations. So the crude drugs, they are taken in raw condition or roughly or coarsely. Sometimes they are modified into the different formulations and then they are taken, like asava, arista, then churna, then assays, and so on. So today let us see about one of the many Ayurvedic formulations, that is the Vatika. So this Vatika, it is nothing but these are the small peels formed from the peel mass. So here in this Ayurvedic formulations, the crude drugs from which we are going to prepare this Vatika. So firstly, that plant material or that crude drugs, they are taken. It may be from the plant origin or the different origins. So that crude drugs are taken firstly. Suppose if it is from the plant origin, so the plant part is taken from which we are going to prepare the Vatika. Then they are cut into the small pieces. Then in this crude drug, so these small pieces of the crude drugs, then later on they are powdered, maybe with the help of the mortar or pestle. And after powdering, in this crude drug, some quantity of water is added. And this water and this powder of this crude drug, then it is boiled. So this material, it is boiled up to a point that there is a formation of a thick consistency. So that plant material, that is crude drug and water, after boiling, they form the thick consistency, semi-solid condition, and then later on take this material, it is present in the semi-solid condition. Sometimes the powdered drug, it is added so that we can make the peels easily. Then later on, in this powdered drug, sometimes the sweetening material, that is jaggery, or sometimes maybe the honey is added. Honey or jaggery is added. This powder of that crude drug is added, and so later on here the small pills are prepared. And that small pills, these are nothing but, we call it as the Vatika. So there, this vatika, thus here, these small pills which are very effective for curing the different types of diseases. So thus this vatika, these are nothing but the small pills prepared from the crude drugs. So there are so many types of vatika present in the Ayurvedic medical shops, which are used for the different purposes or to cure the different types of the diseases. So this is first Ayurvedic formulation, that is the vatika. Now let us see about the next type of Ayurvedic formulation. So these tails, or may be called as the tails, so there are different types of the medicated oils present in the market, and that's medicated oils, they are commonly known as tails. So this medicated, for the preparation of the tails or these medicated oils, firstly, the crude drugs are taken from which we are going to prepare these tails. Crude drugs are taken. Then that crude drugs, then they are cut into small pieces, and then later on in that the some quantity of water or sometimes milk or sometimes the different types of liquids may be added, and the entire the material, that is this crude drug, then maybe the water or milk or liquids, any type of liquids. So these are boiled in the small container or the pot, and this boiling, it is carried out to a point that the entire water, it get evaporate. Water, it get evaporate, and after the evaporation of the water, the oil it leaves behind, that is oil is obtained, and that oil, it is nothing but we call is as the tails. So these oils or these tails which are obtained from the crude drug after the boiling, so they are used mostly for the local applications, and they are used mostly externally. For externally, they are applied maybe on the wound, or if there is a presence of any swellings, then that oil, it is applied externally, and thus it is used to cure these different types of the diseases. Sometimes these tails or oil, they are also taken internally. They are also taken internally for there is any problem in the stomach or the internal problem, then these tails or oil, they are also taken internally. It's, for example, the eucalyptus oil. So this eucalyptus oil, phenyl oil, they are taken internally. So thus here this is about the second Ayurvedic formulation, that is known as the tails, which are nothing but these are the medicated oils obtained from the boiling of the crude drug. Then let us see about the third Ayurvedic formulation, that is the Basma. So this Basma, these are nothing but these are the assays prepared after the burning of crude drug. Burning of the crude drugs. It means the crude drugs from which we are going to prepare the Basma. That crude drugs are taken, they are burned into ash, and that ash form it is known as the Basma, and it is used for the different purposes. So, in the preparation of the Basma, firstly, these crude drugs, they are taken. That crude drugs, then they are cut into small pieces. That crude drugs. So that crude drugs which are used for the preparation of these bulbs, they may be from the plant origin, maybe from the animal origin, maybe from the mineral origin. So thus here that crude drugs, they are taken, cut into the small pieces, and then it is powdered. So this crude drugs, from this crude drug the powder is prepared, and then later on the entire this powder it is burned. It is burned into the ash. It is burned into the ash, and then later on into this ash, when it is prepared, then it is packed into the different types of the pockets, and then they are sent in the market, and which are used for curing the different types of disease. So in case of the metal bulbs, so these metals, they are allowed, or they are subjected to the oxidation. Oxidation process is carried out, so that crude drug, they are exposed in the air or for the process of the oxidation. After oxidation, that metals, they get rusted. They get rusted. So after rusting with the oxidation process, that rusted part, it is removed. That rusted part is removed in the form of the powder, and then that entire material, it is used as a Basma. So it is used for the curing the different types of diseases. Now sometimes from the different types of materials, this Basma it is prepared. For example, from the horns of animals. So the horns of some animals, they are majorly important. That horn of some animals which are majorly important, they are taken, and from it the Basma is also prepared. It is also prepared from the pearls, and sometimes it is also prepared from the cowries. So these cowries, they are nothing but the sea animal cells, sea cells. So the cells of the animals, they are taken, from it powder is prepared, sometimes they are burned into the ash, and then it is applied for the wounds or to cure the different types of diseases. So thus here, this is the third Ayurvedic formulation, that is Basma may be prepared after burning of that crude drug, maybe from the plant origin. If it is from the animal origin, then it is powdered, and after powder it is burnt and it is applied on the wounds or to cure the different types of diseases. And sometimes if it is from the metals, then these metals, they are oxidized. After oxidation, it get under the rusting process. that rusted part, it is obtained in the form of the powdered mass and it is used for curing the disease. Then the next is the lap. So this lap, there are different types of laps present in the market. So in the preparation of the lap, firstly the crude drugs are taken. That crude drugs, they are cut into small pieces. So these generally these laps, they are obtained from the plant material. For that purpose, that crude drugs are taken, they are cut into these small pieces, and then it is mixed with water. So sometimes it is cow's urine, it may be used. So this cow's urine, it is medicinally important, it is having the Ayurvedic value. So maybe water or maybe in the cow's urine, that crude drug, they are mixed and then it is boiled. And after the boiling, the entire material, it is made into the paste. Thick paste is obtained, and that paste then later on it is used as the lap. So this lap, it may be obtained from the minerals or maybe from the metals, but the paste which is obtained from the plant, it must be used within 1 month. Within 1 month. And if it is from the mineral origin, then it is long lasting. So we can use it for many period of time, but if it is from the plant origin, then its power, it is only of 1 month. So generally these plant laps, they are used within 1 month. So there are so many laps like the Sinduradi lap, then Bajarangi lap and so on. So these laps, they are applied externally. So mostly if there are the problems like the rheumatism, swelling and so on, so for that purpose these laps, they are commonly used. So thus here this is about the next Ayurvedic formulation, that is the lap. So here I am going to conclude. Thank you very much.